Hi everyone, and this time this is no clickbait or anything like that. We actually do really need to talk. Basically, I haven't uploaded videos for quite some time now. Actually, I think yeah, when I was trying out the summaries, I uploaded that 6 days ago, basically a week ago. And I know I said I was excited again to start making content on YouTube. And I really was. That wasn't a lie, but that was back then, basically when I got out of the military. I think it was about 2 days after it basically suddenly hit me. I am now completely free. I can do whatever the hell I want as long as it's legal, of course, but I can basically do whatever the hell I want. I can get myself a job. I can, I don't know, fully start focusing on YouTube or whatever, get myself a house, a car, maybe even start a family if that's what I wanted. Basically, the options I had or still have are endless in a way. And then I just started thinking about like what I really want to do with my life. Is YouTube something that I want to focus on to get my life going? And I honestly still don't have the answer for that. I'm still in the process of thinking about those things, and I'm just not sure, honestly. Starting next week, I will have a job though, so that's one thing. But other than that, I really haven't given much thought to like what I want to do with my life. In a way that also has carried over to YouTube. Like, what content do I want to upload? For the last 6 days, I've been brainstorming ideas of things that I can record or should record and want to record. But each time I do it, like, it's just an endless circle of either I don't have the energy to record that specific game. I don't have the energy to record overall. I don't want to play that game at the moment. I want to play games with my friends. I don't have the energy to play even games with my friends. It's so weird. It's just a huge weird time for me right now. I just really don't know what to do. And just a few moments ago, I was brainstorming ideas again of things that I want to record or should record or can record. And I still didn't get a solid answer. There's just so many things that I want to record, but the thing is that I just don't know how exactly. And what I mean by how is I can take an example. Like, for example, those two Minecraft videos that I uploaded. Each time I recorded a Minecraft video, it was more than 2 hours long. And when I edited it, I basically cut out more than 50% of that video. Mostly because it just contained, had like me walking and exploring the worlds, basically. And only left in the most interesting parts. But the thing is, I don't like making videos that are 2 hours long, and I don't like editing them so they would be not 2 hours long. But then there's a new problem. If I record a 20-minute long video in Minecraft, it will be me just walking around. There's not much that can happen within 20 minutes. There's not many things I can achieve within 20 minutes. Minecraft is one of those games where you basically have to create your own content, and something that's just something that's kind of hard to do for me alone. I honestly don't know why. Or at least I haven't figured out the way to fix that in a way. But there's also this thing that I don't want to be someone who plays a lot of horror games. Even though my channel 99% of the videos that I've uploaded are horror based stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Alien Isolation, uh Subnautica could also count as a horror based game. And also some of the live streams that I've made are horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's, Into the Pit. That's the only one basically. But I don't want to upload horror game videos only. It will get boring really fast, and also I don't know. It's the idea just doesn't sit right with me for some reason. And then again, there are just so many fun games that I would like to make content of, but the main problem with those types of games is that I need to have friends, of which I do have, but then I would have to force them to speak in English and call me blank instead of my real name because I don't think that I'm ready to reveal my real identity to the public yet. And that's something I really don't want to do, honestly. And the games that I'm talking about are like Lethal Company, bloody Content Warning, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I did a stream playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, but let's be honest, the game is a lot more fun if you have friends to play with. Among Us, maybe even. I doubt that I'm gonna ever play that game again, but it is a possibility, you know. Even Power Worlds, I mean, I could make videos of it. It's a solid game to play alone, but again, having friends to play with makes this game a lot better. I don't know. Like, also, I play a lot of games that are just multiplayer games, like Delta Force, for example, Rainbow Six Siege. But those aren't really games that I want to make videos of because those are, you know, multiplayer games. I mean, if I were to make videos of those games, either I should have a friend and we would make a lot of jokes, or I should just make I could make like highlight videos like best kills and things like that, but that's the type of content I don't want to make again. So I'm really just trying to find out which types of games I want to make videos of. I One thing is for sure, I mainly want to make videos of video games. Of course, there's gonna be some side things like as I've done so far, like me trying out the MREs, me opening Magic the Gathering cards, and some other things that I've done so far. But that's not really something I want to focus on. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't uploaded that much. I'm just in the endless circle of unknown, basically. And let's be honest, partly it's because I've been lazy. Like for the past 8 months, basically, I've just been a slave to the military, been a slave to my country. I've been a slave to my country, and I've worked my ass off the past 8 months, especially the past 2 months. So now that I've given this chance to just chill, I guess I've taken advantage of that and just done what I've wanted to do so far. I've been playing Sea of Thieves with my friends a lot, honestly. Technically, right now, at this moment, at least, my life is a mess, basically, simply put. I do feel like once I start going to my job, then that will somehow fix it, kinda, so to say. It's like, I don't know why, but playing games has been a lot more fun when you have less time to play them, limited time to play them. Like in the military, like whenever I got home, all I wanted to do was just play games and do whatever I wanted and also spend time with my family. Or at school, whenever I got home, the first thing I did was open up my PC to play a new game that I just recently got or something like that. But when I've given this freedom like all day long, I can just play whatever I want or do whatever I want. It just doesn't become that fun anymore for some reason. And I feel like once I do get the job, the joy for like starting to play games again is gonna be a lot more fun again for me. But outside of YouTube, like overall, I guess I just don't know what to play, or I just don't have the energy to play it. Like for example, while I was in the military, I got myself a game called Metaphor Refantasio, and it's a game I've been wanting for a long, long time. Mainly because it's made by Atlas, the same developing development studio. Basically, the same studio, the same guys who made Persona 5 Royale, and I fucking love that game. I played it through from the beginning to, I mean, I actually haven't played it through. I'm still trying to finish the final boss because it's so fucking darn hard and I don't want to cheat and take one of the fucking OP characters. But I like Metaphor. I have played it for 22 hours, but after that, whenever I got home, I even didn't have energy to play that. And now that I've had 2 to 3 weeks to myself, a lot of free time to play this game, I haven't opened it for a second. Just because I don't have the energy to play it or I don't feel like playing it. I used to play like a lot of Sea of Thieves when I got out of the military. But now I've gotten to that point where I've been playing a bit too much of Sea of Thieves and I don't feel like playing that game anymore either. So yeah, simply put, I don't know what to do. Yep. I mean, I do have a few plans. I, of course, have to finish Alien the Isolation. I can't remember where the fuck I left off because when was the last time I played that game 10 months ago. That was the last time I played that game. 10 fucking months ago. That's a fucking while back. I did finish Finance of Freddy's Help Wanted, which is awesome. The only game that I finished so far. I kind of do want to start a Subnautica playthrough series for both Subnautica and Below Zero, and in the future, even for Subnautica 2 once that game releases. I also have Outlast 1 and Outlast 2. I could get myself Outlast Trials and also make a playthrough of those three games and Resident Evil 7 because I think it's the best Resident Evil game so far. But those games are horror games, surprise, surprise. And I don't know if I want to make videos of those yet, but that's basically the only reason why I have them is to make content of those games. So I probably will make content of those games as well at some point. There's also Fallout 4, of which I could make a playthrough of. There's Fallout 76, but it's an online game and it doesn't really have like I mean it does have a story, but the story alone isn't worth like doing in this game. There's just so many things that you can do in this game. Dying Light, for example, Dying Light 1 is gonna get a retouched update, which will not be like a remastered or I mean I don't know what those are called. Like it's basically gonna get better graphics. And Dying Light 1 for me is one of the, if not the best game overall. And I enjoyed the shit out of it once I got my hands on it. I have almost 300 hours within that game. And I'm willing to put another 300 hours into that game if I want to scatter the energy to play that game. But yeah. I also had a few ideas before I got back from the military. Like I had an idea where I basically talk about my military life a bit. Like what we actually do in the military, what gear I have in the military. Some funny stories perhaps and all that stuff. But then I figured like who wants to watch that type of shit, honestly? Like it's public information. You can Google it. Just it's all out there. You can Google what type of gear we use. Technically, I don't know if you can Google the specifics, but you can definitely find some pictures of the stuff that we use. There's also a lot of videos of the things that we use. There's, in short, there's a lot of things that you can just Google and or search up on YouTube or something. Like, I don't have to make a specific video about that unless I want to add my own take on those things. But is it worth doing? I don't think so, honestly. I could also start the Don't Starve Together playthrough, which would also be a really good idea. But then again, I don't feel like playing it because, again, it's named Don't Starve Together for a reason. It's a lot more fun if you have friends to play with. I also do have the normal Don't Starve game on my Nintendo Switch. I have played it for 10 minutes, I think. But then I realized this game is a lot more fun if you have friends to play with and also mods. Some mods. So, yeah. I don't think that I'm ever gonna touch the single player version of that game again. So, yeah. I just don't know anymore. But once I do know, you'll know soon enough because the next video that I upload will be, you know, the game that I'm gonna play and start making videos of. But if you want to help me out, then you can always suggest some games for me to record in the comments down below. I'm open for suggestions as long as I have the money to buy that game, of course, and if my PC can run it. There's another problem actually. My PC has gotten kind of old and is running like shit now. It can run like Sea of Thieves quite decently, but not well enough in my opinion. So I'm also gonna start to actually save up some money so that I can buy myself a new PC. I have already like picked out all of the parts that I want to buy. Like I'm gonna build my own PC, make my own custom PC, so to say, my own custom builds, which will be a lot better than my current PC. Right now, I'm just recording on my laptop that's like fucking 5, 6 years old now, I think. Possibly 7. 6. It's 6 years old. This PC is 6 years old. It's a really old PC. And it's running really poorly. I could clean it up, switch the thermal paste, but I don't think that it will fix the main problems that it has. And I just need to buy myself a better PC. That way I can record better, I can make better quality videos, like post in editing basically. And yeah, that's all. I doubt you enjoyed this video because it was mostly just me blabbering around talking about my life and the current situation that I'm in. But hopefully I will actually start to upload more fun stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video, which will hopefully be a video game. Me playing a video game. So yeah, bye for now.